All right, we're live on TikTok. I mean, we're live on YouTube. So appreciate them likes, man. Thank you. Keep them coming. Let's go. So worst kid I could say. Nice hacks, Narlos. Nice hacks, bud. Did you like that video I sent you of crack? I'm gonna make a really nice video on that, dude. You want your PC hand delivered? Of course you do. Of course you do. All right, so we have the storage, we have the RAM, and we have the processor put in. Focus. Scream, dude. He was screaming. I knew it was him right away because all I heard was screaming. I'm like, this is cracked. And I'm like, I'm gonna die. I was so nervous. Um, the only other time that I've ever killed him is on a snipe. Literally the first time I started streaming. And made a clip out of it, and that's pretty much why I started streaming. I mean, but I was a fan. I've always been a fan of crack before that. Um, so I contributed a lot to why I stream because of him. But when I heard him yelling and coming at me, I was like, I am dead. But it was fun. I was kind of like almost shaking towards the end. I was like, holy shit, I get killed cracked. And then I went to his channel and I saw that Demon made me a clip. And then I went back to it today and I wanted to watch past the clip that Demon made. And he was telling me how to make my own clip. Yeah, dude, we all love him, man. He's great. A lot of there's people that don't agree with the way he goes about it, but dude, it's all entertainment and it's fun. Pre-order my GTA. You're broke. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Really? What was he before he was cracked? I'm curious. I only knew him literally like 6 months before I started streaming. I watched him for 6 months, big fan, and then I killed him and I said, you know what? I could be a streamer. Why not? No way. When he was an alcoholic. You do anything for GTA 6? I bet you would. As a lot of people would, right? I mean, this will run perfect with GTA 6. All right, so he's what is he? Stopped drinking for the last what? He's been 10 years sober or something. I think he was like 10 years sober or something like that. All right. Let's see. We'll get it into the case. We need to actually get the screws from underneath here. Underneath your box. Very interesting. $850-watt power supply. Very nice. It's kind of weird that they put the screws and the box in literally one of the hardest spots to get to in this case. Now, I've never used this case, but I've heard great things about it. Check this out. They put the this is so funny. Let's move this actually. Let's move this. So what's interesting about this case is they put the screws right here. Look at this. Right behind here. Can't get in from here. There is a little opening here, but it's zip tied down. So the only way to reach in is from the from where the power supply goes all the way back here. Sticking my hand all the way through. Oh, I've never seen that, dude. And I'm twist tying in here, untwisting. And I got it undone. Surprise box. And that is not all. I see why. They want you to push this down. Jeez, this is insane. We're changing this song. Why is this even on here, bro? What are we playing? Bro, this is literally impossible to get out. Unless there's a way to open this backside. No, there's not. It's Friday. I'm supposed to go meet my cousin for happy hour. I think this slides out, bro, but I can't. I've actually never had this issue before. Look at the zip tie. This is the long ass zip tie, bro. I'm out of focus. This is the long ass zip tie. All to get this out of here. Wait, there's another one. What? This baby. Wait, does the back come off? This back comes off. I'm an idiot. This whole thing comes off, bro. Duh. I thought just the top part came off. Yeah, they don't want you in that thing at all. They don't want you in that thing at all. All right, got the zip tie that was holding this whole part together back here. Throw that over there. Why is everything zip tied so much? Plastic. All right. We're going to actually take out some of these fans. How many fans do we have? We have four fans. So we have the AIO cooler that was going to go. We're going to mount it on the top. I may leave this fan here, but we'll take this one out and we'll put in our own fans in this front part. It's a very interesting case. I would think this pops off, but oh, look at that. All right, we'll take this fan off. Can't really see what I'm doing here, but so I'm going to take this fan that's pre-installed into the case. I'm going to take it off, and we're going to put our own fans in the 3 slots here in the front. So you have colored fans here in the front, colored fans on the top, and I think that's really about it. Some RBG fans. And Demon, it is looking like Monday the 5th. I will hand deliver this to you, man. Maybe get a drink or something. Sounds good? Hell yeah. What do you know? More twist ties. Get this bad boy out of here. These are the fans that came with the case. Just real stealthy looking fans. And we're going to install our 3. And then we got our 3 there. You gotta love this. All your lovely screws. Which screw do you want to use? And then wait a minute. What do you know? More zip ties. All right. Do I enjoy? Yeah, I think it's I think I think what I do like about it is since I buy a bunch of different parts, I enjoy how each one is different. Like if they were all exactly the same, I think I would hate it. You know what I mean? But the fact that they're all different, I dig it. And each one has maybe a little bit of a challenge. I still think the hardest one I did was I mean it wasn't very hard, but it was challenging was the one I did for Giro. It was a small compressed build. And that was probably the toughest. But this one's pretty standard. A standard build. I think it's fun. I like building things in general. I think ever since I was a kid, I used to like Legos and shit. And then I started doing like the screws, like the what are they called? The where you actually had to screw things together and shit. And then I used to build like the cars. First it was gluing the car parts with just glue, and then it was like the actual little screws and whatnot. And then I used to take apart TVs and VCRs and shit when I was a kid and try to put them all back together. Like it's just a thing I did. Kind of a weirdo. I remember when I first got the PlayStation 1, I didn't have I'd play I'd play a lot of Final Fantasy 7. Very good game. RPG. So like you would have long hours of progress. And when the PlayStation first came out, like I didn't really pay attention that you actually had to buy a memory card to save your shit. I'm so used to everything being like internally savable. I wasn't used to having to buy an additional part to save stuff. So I literally would leave my PS5, my PlayStation 1 on for like days at a time because I couldn't save my progress. And I just prayed that the power didn't go out. And so what eventually happened was I burned out the motor on the spinner, on the CD spinner, and I had a Walkman. I took apart the Walkman and I took the motor out and I took apart my PlayStation and basically swapped the motors out. Soldered it and everything, the wiring, and my PlayStation worked again. Because everything would turn on, it just wouldn't spin the disc. So I was like, it's got to be the motor. I just gave it a chance. Done. it was when I did it when I was living at Ray's house. When I don't know what we were like in high school, junior high or something. I don't know. But I was doing little things like that like since I was a little kid. But like things that were already broken, right? That was like maybe the first time that I actually did something that I needed to work. And then after that, I started adding parts into my own computer at home when I was in high school. Installed a CD burner, and I was selling CDs to people. I don't know if I ever sold one to you, but yeah, I was selling CDs, $5 a CD. So I actually had started a business in high school too. So yeah, bro, I always tell people just try it. If you can, you won't know until you try, and don't be afraid. This is zip tie central, yo. With these gloves, these zip ties are really taking forever. I am not gonna finish this build. I started later than I wanted to. I'll try to go until like 5:15. Fan number one. Got these in the wrong hole. When that happens. I tried changing out the power supply on my current PC. But the guys didn't connect it right. So it didn't work. I ended up talking to Best Buy. I'm gonna drink a margarita. Drinking a margarita. I'll have one. And then I'll probably be back on tonight playing some Warzone. I remember you telling me about your power supply. I thought you figured that part out. I don't remember We may have to get my regular screwdriver for this because these screws take a little bit of pressure, yo. This is typically my motherboard screwdriver. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get my other screwdriver. Hold on, I'll be right back. Be right back. And we're back. Oh yeah, much better, yo. Much better. I always like to make sure these are kind of tight. I typically don't like to over tighten anything, but with these, they're constantly moving and they tend to rattle loose, and you don't want to hear that rattling sound in your fans. It's literally the most annoying thing. And then tonight on Purple Twitch, any 2 gifted subs will buy me a Kool-Aid shot. We're going to be doing that for the next 8 days. So if you want to come in and have a few drinks or just hang out, it's the weekend. Right now, gifted subs are 35% off for the next 7 days. Got 3 in, we got 1 more. Kind of building all of these relatively the same because it's literally what's worked for me over the last 4 years. We're putting the radiator on top. It helps prevent the dust. I think it's the best way to help prevent dust because I literally have a white machine, white out build, and it does not collect much dust, and I never turn it off. People can argue. They like to put it on the sides or whatever. That's fine. All works, right? But I think the dust is what contributes to like your computer overheating, and then you don't have to clean it as much. So it's a win-win, dude. Bro, get in the hole. All right, we got it. All right, that's done. Don't worry about all the wires later. We're gonna get this motherboard in here first. Oh, this is cool. All right. I'll actually twist tie these here just to hold them together. This. I'm actually going to push these through now. So many wires. Yeah, dude. The cable management on these things are pretty. And I will be honest, cable management is probably my least favorite thing to do. I think everybody could say that. Cable management is something that takes a lot of time to make it look good, right? I'm just thinking in my head what else. And then these are the smart wires, which will make things so much easier too. Perfect. I like that. Ooh, that fits in like a glove. Fits in like a glove. That's interesting. Let me see. Let me see something actually. This is very interesting to me. Oh, I actually don't like that. Oh no, it has another one. Okay, that's fine. What I was thinking was, so this this is typically not this thick, and it doesn't cover, and it was covering the screw hole, which is right underneath. But they actually put another one. You can really can't see it right there instead of back here. I was like, what? Kind of threw me off there for a second. All right. Let's get it. Let me actually look at something real quick. I may have forgot something. Hold on. I always want to check this because what this is the cooler for the processor. And I think it's, I do so many of these, you think I would have it memorized by now. The Intel And the AMD processor sometimes goes underneath the motherboard, and the other one just clamps onto the actual holder here. And I think I saved myself. This is why I always check it. This is not it. That's the AMD. Just look at this real quick. So, yeah. Yeah. So the AMD has the easy way to connect it, and the Intel, so fun way to do it. So if I would have screwed that motherboard in, I'd have been shit out of luck. All right. But I had to undo what I did. And so what this does is it goes on the back. This guy goes right in the back. But of course I have to adjust this because it's different. Actually, I haven't had to do this in a while. I think it's because it's a newer. There it goes. There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, yeah. This particular cooler has 3 different. I'm used to only having 2 different. All right. Weird. This is a little different than I'm used to. It's a little different. I don't over tighten these until we got it kind of snug a little bit. And then we tighten it, but we got to get these in here first. And we'll skip that one. All right, that looks good. These are a lot different than I expected it to be. All right, so now we can put it in there. But of course, I just want to make sure that this is going to fit on there perfect. Yeah. So now that piece is on there. Added the seat for the AIO cooler. Perfect. Time is it? We got an hour. It's Ray's fault. Ray's actually there in the valley already. I thought maybe he was going to stop by Austin, but I guess not. It just fell through. It's on the bottom of the spinner thing. Let's go. Looking for this one here. Wife took off to Vegas. Let's go. No, I get that, dude. Hard to sleep. You didn't go to Vegas with her. This this F panel on the motherboard is different on this motherboard. Plus I can't see shit. It's not. It's just in a different spot. I feel like I say this every time. I think this is just change and I'm not used to it. It's literally this last one on the edge here. Can't see. It's the one I should have put on first. Perfect. Amigo, wear the Jord. I'm not wearing Jord today, bud. What's going on, G? Belden. We got Ray over there. We got G. We have. I can't see that name. We got Demon. Kind of like this little shield they got going on here. This is exactly how it's going to go right here. Just like that, too. Put this on first here. See if we can. This. Okay. What's up, amigo? Perfect. Always take this sticker off. Yeah, that's on there too. Bro. That you hate about building? You hate building PCs? It's tough. It's a little tough, I will say. Especially since you're putting so much pressure on the processor that you spent a good amount of money for. It makes you fucking nervous, doesn't it? Makes you so nervous, bro. You struggle with the screws? That's what. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. Not gonna say it. I think the trick is like if you get some of the pressure off that. Okay, how do you already fall in there? Here we go. Some of the pressure off of this, it helps out a lot. And I have too much pressure. So put this on. Let's see if I can get this as a stand. Put this right here. That might hold it up. It's kind of hard to tell if it's catching, right? Oh, but I think this one was much easier. There's some that are a lot harder than others. This one was definitely one of the easier ones. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just like that, G. You want to win this computer? I bet you do, buddy. I bet you do. What's up, Cav? How you doing, man? To get into crack lobbies, I think somebody was in my stream last night saying that he uses VPN. I know he did at one time, but is he trying to say that my lobbies are dog shit, so he's VPing into them on purpose? That's what that tells me. Yeah, that was literally the easiest screw in that I've ever had to do. I'm going by what G's saying over there on TikTok. Bro, I should have untwisted all these beforehand. I think my favorite thing, actually my least favorite thing, is all the damn twist ties, bro. All the twist ties with wearing gloves. Try that one. Twist ties while wearing gloves. It's literally like nails on a chalkboard. Worse. It's just not something you want to put up with. Surprised I haven't torn the gloves yet. All right. I'm gonna have to take the fan off, bro. I'm gonna have to take this fan off. Unbelievable. I'd be breaking all that shit. Right? Like, Wham! Fuck this shit. No, let me try to go in at a different angle and see. This is not gonna work. No. It's not happening, bro. It's not happening. Maybe this is why they want it to be a a front cooling. We're gonna find a way around it. It's okay. It's okay. We'll undo what I just did then. Pro. Typically, these cases have so much room that this isn't an issue, but this particular case has this bottom piece that's like very large. So everything's gonna be so tight in here on the fan part, but at least it'll be cool. Anyone have a joke? No? No? All right, we'll leave that one alone. The fuck? It's fucking hot in here, bro. I have the door closed and the window, and it is hot. What time is it? I gotta leave soon. Oh, we still got enough time. All right, it's open. Get her in. Well, I'm gonna have to take that fan off too, bro. Why is this? Let's see. All right, I didn't put this fan here, so this fan isn't my fault. It's alright, I was contemplating changing this fan out anyways. This will give me a perfect reason to cancel it out. We'll put some more bright fans on here. How about that? bro. It even has little hooks and everything. Come on now. Cool. Dude. The top doesn't pop off. Okay. All right. Are we for real? No way. Okay. This case just turned dumb, I think. Let's see. I could be wrong. I mean, it's got to pop off because there's screws. No, dude. It's got to. It's got to. Slide off? Just joking. Just joking. Holy moly, yo. All you can do is laugh. Oh, man. Nobody saw that, right? Nobody saw that. I'm good. I'm good. Nope. uh, holy shit, bro. All right, let's see how much space is here, though. I just want to see now going forward. Oh, there's plenty of space. Okay. Interesting. It's literally right there. I think we're going to put the extra cut of light on here. Just for the fun of it. One more screw here. Just to hold this bad boy in here. We'll put this light. We'll put this fan light instead. Wait a minute. Oh, this is not going to be fun, bro. We'll replace it with this one. Let me just make sure there's enough room over here. Interesting case. They try to get crafty with all the little screws and little... But it's like a damn puzzle you just got to figure out. It's probably why they gave it to me on sale, by the way. You got to be good at puzzles to figure it out. Technically, it doesn't even need this fan, but we're going to put it in anyways. Just have air push right through. It works. Actually, no, we'll just push everything out. We'll push everything out of it. As the heat rises, we'll push everything out. Circulate the air from below, pushing everything out. We'll just do that. That's fine. Just remembered something. More wires, buddy. More wires. So there's not a lot of space here on the top. This case is very tied up on top. It's very tied up on top. And the reason it is because this pushes everything up. So to power the motherboard, the wire that comes off the motherboard that comes through the back of the PC to go into the power supply, we're actually going to put that now because we're not going to have enough space. We have enough space for this one, but not for the one on top. I couldn't remember if there was one or two. Yeah, so we're going to undo what I had started anyways. Oh my god, this is so funny. Normally you have room. I think we didn't screw everything in. So weird to me. So weird. This power supply has different voltage. It's literally the weirdest thing I've seen. We're running out of time, y'all. All right. Jeez. Okay. After all that, you're saying there's a chance. Almost time for happy hour. Oh, yeah. Screw that bad boy in. All right, I'll try to move faster now. We got the hard part out of the way, I think. We'll probably turn this on tomorrow. Or should we wait till Monday? Because I'm not going to finish it today. Getting close, though. Majority of it's done. In my mind. Take my time, no hurry. All right. We literally have, what, a week before I'm down there? One week? Oh, shit. Almost dropped that screw. That would have been in there. Ray is not going to be down there when I go. He literally is off right now and he goes back to work, I think, in like 6 days. Appreciate that. Heart me. I didn't even see it. I don't think there's enough room for this other fan. I'm going to try it. There isn't. That's lame. That's very lame. In this case, I see why. I guess we're just going to take this off. No fan back here. I'd rather have the 3 fans in the front than this one in the back. Technically, you don't need this fan in the back. Stupid, though. This case should have room for both. All that work for nothing. Because there's no room. It's dumb, bro. Never seen a case like this that's never fit. And now? Bro, what in the... He wants a 2 fan on top. I'm not going to do that. It's literally right there, bro. It won't have been fit with no fan. This goes against everything I want to do. And it's literally off. What is it hitting over here? No, I don't think the case is just, it's made really good for airflow, but it's literally off to be able to do what I want to do by literally a quarter of an inch. I feel like it's hitting something, but I don't see. No, it's not hitting anything. It's all the way. Yeah, no. This is funny. It's literally right there, man. I just can't tell if it's gonna fit or not because this. I'm not there. All these people want to work last minute on a Friday. Let me try to loosen this up. See, this makes no fucking sense, bro. This is crazy to me. I've never had this much issues with the fan. We're gonna get it. We're gonna take this fan off, see if we can slide it in snug. But I can't put too much pressure on this part right here. This is my only option. Take this fan off to see if it's ever gonna work. Because I don't want to do a side AIO mount. I just refuse to do that. It's just not what I believe in. It can be done, but I don't want to do it. All right, let's see. This is crazy. I guess I'm just gonna have to do it, even though I don't want to do it. It's forcing me to just put it there on the side. I don't even know if it's gonna fit there. It's just the only thing we can do is try. Undo all the fan work I just did. Here we go. What time is it? Oh shit, I gotta go. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna move the top AIO and put it on the side. Put these fans up on top. Have enough room for this fan, and then it should be fine. We'll do the same thing with the fan movement though. We'll push the air out so when the dust sits on here, at least those fans will be able to push it out. It'll be the same concept, just a little bit different. I'm just going to have to flip this around. So I'll continue this tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to get going. It's already 5. I wanted to leave at 5:15. Literally have 4 minutes. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow I'll be back on and we'll swap this here, fan up here. And that should, hopefully everything fits. So we'll continue tomorrow. I will get on tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So we'll see everybody tomorrow at 1. We'll get this thing going. We'll hopefully get it turned on. All right, y'all. Ran into a snag there. But, hey, bro, how's it going? Oh, it's going. So we'll be on tomorrow on 1 p.m. Central, and we will finish this bad boy. This case is shy on space, literally by a quarter of an inch here, and then for the other fan, a full inch there. It's too bad. And then the only other option would be a 2 AIO cooler on top, but I like the 3. The 3 just feels safer for me. This keeps it extra cool. All right, y'all. We'll catch you later. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central. We'll see everybody again. Everybody have a good night. We'll be back on Call of Duty late tonight. We'll play some COD, maybe a shot or two when we get back.